subscribe to Android Discovery Channel, and press the bell icon to watch the interesting and exciting technology video first. Today we can finally answer the question many people have been asking: just where the heck do you put a PlayStation 5? It's the biggest home console ever made, coming at 15.4 inches tall, 10.24 inches deep and 4.09 inches wide. It's a chonker at about 14 pounds, and you can position it upright, like it shows in the boxes and presentations, or you can lay it on its side with the clip-on stand. It's a far more cumbersome device to situate than any console in recent memory, and it's been an interesting exercise for us at Launcher to figure out where to display and store this thing. Here are our preliminary results, featuring a range of living spaces and setups. Like many folks in Washington, D.C., I have a tiny apartment. It's less than 500 square feet total, and I have a media center that's tall, but not with a lot of shelf space. That basically meant I can only display the PlayStation 5 either on the floor, or behind the TV. I tried standing the thing up behind my TV, but my anxiety told me that I will always worry about the thing tipping over, even with the stand, so I set it standing up next to the entertainment center. However, another issue is that I'm about to adopt a cat, who will likely cuddle up on a warm console constantly, and I'd rather not worry about cleaning too much cat fur from the fancy new fans of this new machine. I've opted instead to lay it on its side behind the TV like so. The result is a nice awe, but only when I notice it. Fortunately, the machine blends well into the background. The thin white case barely peeps under my TV. This does make me wonder if I need a new media setup, but for now, it works just fine for my purposes. Elise Favis, reporter: I own a relatively large television stand, but it's packed with items. I have several gaming magazines, stacked video games, consoles and other knickknacks filling up the shelves. However, I managed to snugly fit my PlayStation 5 to the left of my television when placed vertically. The PS5 is tall, reaching about halfway up the height of my 49-inch TV, which features 4 short legs. As someone who had very little room left, I got lucky with the space that remained, otherwise I would have had to do some Tetris-style rearranging. My biggest issue with the PS5 is that it's bulky and large, making it less appealing aesthetically. I would prefer a smaller system that doesn't feel so imposing in comparison to my other consoles. Mike Hume, editor: I generally like the design of the PS5. It's clean, visually interesting and breaks up the boxiness of all the right angles of my media center. But man, it's big. And because of that I found I had to compromise on where I could place it. My main entertainment area is in my basement and serves as the primary spot for sports and movie watching, as well as gaming. There's ample space, just not around the TV. My entertainment cabinet is 5 feet in length, about 2 feet high and 15.5 inches deep, with 2 drawers for storage and 2 cubbies for consoles and my cable box. Yes, I know, I should cut the cord. With a 65-inch TV on top taking up nearly all the surface space, there weren't many options available for showcasing the PS5. I think the unit looks best oriented vertically, but the only spaces I could utilize for such a setup were basically non-starters. At first I had it on the ground next to the entertainment console, but I worried about dust from the carpet and moisture from the floor. Our house was built in the 1940s and the basement has twice gotten soaked during heavy rains. The only other vertical option was behind the screen, which just felt weird. Yes, it makes sense, but the PS5 is a device you want to feature among your home entertainment center, not hide. The compromise? Into the cubby it went, horizontal, womp womp, but still visible diagonally across from the PS4 Pro and cable box. I'm contemplating adding the controllers and charging station next to it, but I'm okay with the current setup. Even if it's not ideal, I'm not about to buy a new entertainment center to accommodate the PS5, or a Series X/S. This'll have to do, even if it's not as visually striking as I'd like. Mikhail Klimentov, assistant editor. My apartment features the standard millennial aesthetic, muted colors, light wood, IKEA furniture, some coffee tables snagged off the street, plants and lots of light. Most of the devices in plain view, cable box, sound bar, consoles, save for the iconic blue and red sideburns peeking out from the switch dock, are black, including, of course, the massive void of the TV screen. In this company, the PS5 feels totally out of place. When I stood up the PS5 with the disk drive facing out, it felt like I was boxing in my TV and setting myself up to miss some essential HUD element if I happened to look from the wrong angle. Depth-wise, it dominated the top of my TV stand. The only plausible alternative was arranging it with the disk drive facing to the side, with the sheer white slats beaming out toward the couch. Given the length of the TV stand itself, roughly 6 feet, and the size of my TV, the only way to do this would be by tucking the PS5 behind the TV. I chose a shelf inside the stand to house my PS5, though fitting it there was a challenge. Height-wise, it just barely fit. The two Pringles stacked in a duckbill-shaped design gives it an almost illusory quality, like it's crammed in on one end and not on the other. Back and forth adjustment dislodged the PS5 from its clip-on base, forcing me to retract everything, reattach the base, and place the PS5 on the shelf again, this time more carefully. That is my PlayStation shelf now. The other two shelves house my cable box, my old Xbox One, external hard drives, cables, power strips, remotes and more. The PS5 shelf accommodates a controller, but not much else. I feel for those who will have to fit the PS5 alongside a smaller TV, or onto a smaller TV stand. So friends, expected if you like this video, then friends, subscribe to our channel and like and share the video. I need your love and support. I will continue to bring you such exciting technology videos every day. Thank you.